Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking. We are landing at Soekarno-Hatta International Airport at Jakarta. On behalf of all of flight crew, welcome to Indonesia.
Indonesia is great. Like, the people are very, very nice, and I do like it's summer all the time, which it's really nice. It's not raining like in America, like really cold. It's really beautiful. There's so many places to see and travel. Indonesia is a very beautiful place.
Mostly, I would say the diversity of Indonesia, the diversity of its people, and as a result, the diversity of its cultures. There's always something interesting, something different to view, to listen to even understand. Being able to travel around Indonesia as well and see all those different cultures in action, going to different parts of Indonesia, places where there are big beaches, places where there are none, So the diversity, definitely.
But the food, I love the food. From the first day, I was really enjoying the food and thought it was awesome. From nasi goreng to the jamur, cumi, it's just, everything's awesome.
The vision is to have our students understand true knowledge, have faith in Christ, and live out godly character. In essence, to know Jesus and to make him known through their life, and as they learn more about him, to share the gospel.
I think the really distinctive thing about SPH is that it is founded on biblical principles, and it's not just a Christian school in name, but it's genuine, and you see that in the classrooms, in the playgrounds, and in the life of our staff.
But also offer them the wonderful gospel which is found in Jesus. We have many opportunities in the classroom to share with students from many faith backgrounds and to present to them the claims of Christ, particularly in my case through the teaching of biblical studies, being involved in outreach programs, mission and service learning, travelling overseas, and enabling students to see that this is God's world, and that he loves his world, and he's inviting the world back into his love by his grace.
The students here really have a hunger to learn, and while they're generally quite well behaved, they're very friendly. They love to interact with one another as well as with me, their teacher, and that's a great thing to be a part of.
Students are a lot of fun. They're from all over the world. They're very experienced young people, well-traveled. They have a lot of rich things to share with you as a teacher, and they're a lot of fun. They're super interactive. They're willing to teach and willing to learn, and we always have a lot of fun in class every day.
The curriculum is an international baccalaureate curriculum, and I find that really exciting. I think it prepares kids for their life, which could span through most of the 21st century. So being prepared for all the changes that will lie ahead of them is important. And the IB curriculum teaches kids to think and to problem solve and to inquire in ways that they will really need in their life ahead.
To be an SPH teacher, I think you have to be a person who is relational, meaning that you have to be the type of person who is ready to become involved in the lives of others, whether it's the lives of your students or the life of the people that you work with, the lives of the people that you work with, and in that relationship to show Christ-like character, because that's what we do. For example, in the classroom, I find that the more relational I am, the more I'm able to connect with my students, the better the learning experience. So I would say, of course, you're a Christian, but you have to be open to relationships.
I think you have to be open-minded. Living in an environment and working in an environment where people come from different cultures, you need to be open-minded and accepting of that, and also generous and happy to and happy to be generous with your time and with your ideas, and also just be friendly to each other.
For the extracurricular activities, we call it the after school program because it starts after the regular school day, which is at 3 o'clock. So from about 3:15 to about 4:15, a number of kids would participate in several activities. We try to provide a wide variety with both clubs and sports. Currently, we have things like basketball, badminton, swimming, soccer, our sports club, and for the club we have Moon, Model United Nation, there is chess in junior school, there's book club, environmental club, and so on. Some teachers or some expat staff may have been involved in some other sport before or some other club before they join us, and they have an opportunity to be with the kids in other areas outside of their classroom.
I think it's beautiful. It's the environment is beautiful and green and fresh and lovely to look at, and it's open and there's a real freshness about the environment here, and it's also very friendly.
What do I normally do on my weekends? Well, my weekends are a little different now than when I just got here. Weekends now are spending a lot of time with my wife and her family. Yeah, Pharaoh and I were actually teaching partners our first year in grade 4. And yeah, when I started my first day, I knew I was in trouble. I was like, oh man, it's like, how am I going to keep this professional when I feel so strongly for her? Here she is. Here's Pharaoh. She actually did the Javanese welcoming dance for our whole wedding party in America when we were there, and so that's her taking the dance. So yeah.
Yeah, our apartment's great. It's close to restaurants, and it's right in the middle. It's not too far from school, so it's great. We can get to there fairly quickly, and it feels like home. Both of my children are in the school. My son Ben is 9 and he's in grade 4. My daughter is 12 and she's in grade 7, and so they actually come to school with us every day, and that's the kind of environment that I really like. I don't know how I would ever adjust going back to Canada and having my kids at different places all the time. I love having my whole family working with me.
We would love it if you came to SPH and applied here. You are absolutely going to love it here. Please come and join us.
I would say if you have even 1 ounce of a feeling in your heart that God's calling you to serve overseas in His kingdom, this would be the place to come and serve. We'd love to have you, and we're looking forward to seeing you. God bless.
SPH International. A place where God's calling in education comes true. A place to serve His name. A place to call home. Join us, and together we will glorify Christ in our life.